Sorry, that was fucking racist. Oh man, I have to keep this thing plugged in. Fuck. Yeah, no, it's freaking freezing out there. I'm not walking outside this morning. No, 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 no. Today's morning walk. No, we're gonna go to the gym and walk today. I am in the car with the fucking heater on. That's how cold. Like my house got cold. And I'm low on gas. Fuck. Ugh. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I got pretty bad bedhead. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I look like. Oh, jeez. Oh, so I was watching this video about this kid talking about Moist Critical about Charlie, and like, yeah, I gotta give it up to Charlie, man. That kid's awesome. He's like, oh, I don't need any more money, so I'm just gonna take down all of my donations and stuff and keep doing my videos. How badass is that? That's so cool. Like, he's like, I've got enough cash, right? Also, I loved it. I absolutely loved it when he just bodied Sneeko, like, online. Sneeko's over here. Check out my clips. Check out my clips. Check out my clips. Check out my clips. And like Charlie's like, these are not clips, you fool. These are magazines. And then he just whips out a fucking AR-15. Yeah, these are magazines. These are not clips. These are magazines. You absolute fool. And I was like, dude, that was such a hard flex. Oh my Christ. And like, bro just whipped out an AR-15, like, just like out of nowhere. Like, presto changeo, long gun. Oh, man. Yeah, then I'm no walk this morning. No. Short stream. Yeah. Short stream. Possible doing. That was a possibility to be able to be done. But no. No walk. No walk this morning. It's freaking freezing. It's so... Oh! Jesus. I tried to stay outside for like literally 2 minutes. I got 3 pairs of pants on. 3 pairs of pants. I have running pants, and then I got running shorts, and then I got a pair of jeans on. And I'm still freezing. I'm fucking cold. And then my blow up mattress felt it like my air mattress. It has like a vacuum fucking thing on it. I don't know what's up with the damn thing. Like, because I'll fill it up. I'll fill the whole thing up. And then I'll wake up like 2 hours later and I'm like this. Like, my head's like here, my butt's on the floor, and then my feet are up there. And my cat, she's fine. She's sleeping right on my hip. So I can't move or anything, you know? Like, thank you, Wally. I'm glad I'm a good white boy for you, I guess. So yeah, like if my air mattress was a human being, we'd be fighting in the yard right now, like straight up. Like, take your shirt off, you and I gonna go fight in the field. Like, my air mattress, like, it's winning now. Like, it's beating my ass. Like, 'cause I wake up every morning, and you see the fuck? Yeah, no, my air mattress. I go to sleep on it, things fully like blown up, and then just over the course of the night. I don't know where the where the air is getting out of, where it's from. I don't know. I woke up this morning, my hip was flat on the floor. Flat on the floor. I ain't finding shit, blood. I did get a haircut. Yeah. Right now it's bedhead because I literally like just got up. But yeah, I got a haircut. It looks good. I think it looks good. But no, yeah, dude, I'm tired of waking up with my hip on the floor. Like, yeah, my head's here. Yeah, but I ain't finding shit. Well, if my air mattress was a person, yes, I would be. I'd be fighting my air mattress person. Like, I'd be like, stop going flat while sleeping on you. My back hurts. My back hurts, man. Got that mess for the low blood. No. I'm waiting on my implants. I get them put in on the 30th. Mischief night. Jana. Like Halloween used to be my favorite favorite holiday, like absolute favorite. And now I realize like there's just like there's nothing to do, man. Like I mean, you can dress up, you can go out, whatnot, but like to where and with whom? Blinker City, shall we? Oh yeah. We've got ourselves young propane. Do you sell propane and propane accessories? Man, I'll tell you what, there ain't nothing better than propane. Propane. Sorry. The veneer base. Yeah. That's why I went with that. Is like Buck Strickland is my daddy. God damn it, Bobby, what the hell? Oh man. Yeah, dang old Boomhauer, man. I tell you what, man, those dang old Duke boys, man, they go up there down tank and tell you what, man, they don't know what they're doing. It's crazy, man. I love King of the Hill. It's a great show. Yeah, no, I didn't want to deal with the whole, Brill cream, sticking you fucking dentures in every morning, biting into something, your denture cracks off. Like, dude, I'm good, man. Like, it sounded like such a pain in the ass. I'm like, fuck it, I'll get the implants. So, I'm waiting for like a year and finally got the money together. So, the 30th, I get my teeth. No more looking like a crackhead. Or like some sort of like crackhead from the Terminator. Like if one of the T-800s like got a crack addiction. Like gibbity tungsten. Just one hit of tungsten, dude. That's all I'm saying. Then I'll go back to killing humans, I swear. Just one hit of tungsten, dude. Robot junkies. Good Black Mirror episode? Yeah, I gotta hit the blinkety blink in the morning. Keep the anxiousness away. I haven't taken my meds yet. Motherfucker. But yeah, the veneers, they're guaranteed for 10 years, which gives you plenty of time to save up for the next set you're gonna need. But I mean, just the ability to like when they had they put like I'm not I don't have a Hulu account, so I had to watch I had to download it, but like I had to download it, but morning, Andy. Motherwort. I've heard of St. John's wort and that can help with anxiety, but those aren't guaranteed to help. Nice. It was like, dude, the new season kicked ass. I loved it. Like, I thought that they made Hank perfect. He acted exactly the way, I loved it when he was like, Peggy, are we all gender? Like, he wasn't immediately homophobic like a lot of Texans are. He was more just confused as to, that, he wasn't, he wasn't super hyper right wing, but it was very clear that he's still a conservative and stuff like that. But he was still Hank. He was still Hank. Now he's like, I love soccer, Peggy. Well, yeah, but why does Hank love soccer? Because of the beautiful lawn mowing in soccer. I mean, that's fucking awesome. That's so cool. Like I thought that was really kick ass. Like Hank gets into soccer, but it's not for the sportsmanship or anything like that, but because that field was mowed so well. And I'm like, you know what? That's definitely Hank. You're right. No, you're right. Yep. American soccer. But yeah. Yeah, it's football. It really is football. I'd prefer to call it football, but I'm in America, and if I say football, you know what people think. I'd rather say American football and football. But try explaining that to people. They'll be like, dude, shut up. You're an American, man. Shut up. Soccer, man. I'm like, it's only soccer here. In fact, I don't even know what that word means. Anyway, no, but thank you for subbing, Young Propane. It helps. Every little bit helps. Every sub helps. I'm trying to get to 1,000 so that maybe I can help get some music equipment and get the ball rolling on my music career and help my mom, help pay money for my mom. Oh, I can't do that, Carrie. Am I trans? No. No, I am cisgender male. Hiya, Giuseppe. Hello. I can't do a nose, but no. I'll die. I gotta say, this flavor is pretty good. It's Thin Mints. Oh, I'm British. There's so many different British accents. A very proper British accent, and then you go all the way down to Cockney British accent where they're allergic to the letter T. My opinion on eggs. Oh, eggs. I like eggs. No, really though. Eggs, delicious, great source of protein and carbs. There's really no wrong way to make an egg. Like, there really isn't. I don't know. There's really no wrong way to make an egg. You got like a deviled egg, you got a soft-boiled egg, a hard-boiled egg, you got scrambled eggs, you got, I already said deviled egg, didn't I? Whatever. They're amazing. Yeah. The Cat in the Hat had a song about how awesome eggs were. Because it was before the green eggs and ham. It was a video from the 90s. Don't worry about it. Rotten eggs are good for throwing at people, I guess. I mean, if you really don't like them, those fuckers stink. I've heard of maybe this is a complete rumor. I don't know. But on Bob's Burgers, they had this thing where they talked about if a rotten egg gets caught in a wall or something, or in a vent in a house. There have been cases where they had to literally tear the fucking house down to get the goddamn egg out, to get the smell out. Now, I think that might be not true, but if it is, that's crazy, because rotten eggs smell. Anyway, my grandma used to make the best ones every Thanksgiving. Potato proteins. Deviled eggs are delicious, yes, they are. Low-key, I like British accent for no reason. Dude, we all do. When being British, me too. British people, good people. I've got no sort of problem with them. What I do think is interesting about the English and the Australian accents is you guys put every single vowel in the word no when you say it. Every vowel's in there. No. It's just, I know, that's what I mean. There's 15 fucking accents just in England. That's before you even get to Wales, or or like Leicester, anywhere like that, or is Leicester part of England? Eh. No. You even fit the I in there somehow. I think that's more. I think that's more like the Leicester is in England. Okay, yeah. I knew that because I knew Leicester was where they found Richard III's body. I thought that was pretty cool. I'm a big history buff, so I love English history. It's very fascinating. It's been ruled by so many different countries, and it's very multicultural. I like it. It's very cool. Very good country. South Coast. Yeah, no, the South Coast accent. Right, you guys are probably the most normal accent of them. Like when Americans think, British accent. We think of the South Isles, right? I'm like, right, just normal British accents. Actually pronounce their T's when they talk, things like that. My Australian accent is actually a little better. My Australian accent, I can actually do it a little better. They are completely allergic to their R's. Their E's sound like I's when you say them. You know, the A's, Australia, things like shrimp on the barbie. Oh, look at that Sheila over there. What's up, you fucking cunts? Things like that, USA right here, too. I just work on my accents because I want to do voice acting and and acting. So, thank you, sir. Yeah, so I try to work on as many accents as I can. Like I like the Canadian accent. It's not very strong, but it's there. It's kind of like a Minnesota accent, but like not as strong. Until you head way up north, and they're like, "Hey, how you doing up here? Welcome to Saskatoon." But like, don't fuck with people from Saskatoon. They'll fucking destroy you. It's crazy. Those Saskatoon guys, holy shit! It must be old because they're tough motherfuckers up there, man. Like, people think of Canadians as like, oh, how you doing there? Like, and they are. They're unbelievably polite. I've been up there. They're fantastic. They'll kick the shit out of you. Like, they're tough as fuck, bro. Like, then you read about during World War I and World War II and who committed the most war crimes, and it's like, Canada, what did you do? Like, it's like that, it's crazy, man. Yeah, like most of Canada lives beneath like where a lot of Michigan is actually, like, so that's kooky. Like, and hey, it is weed. I've heard that if you see a polar bear, it's already been following you for 2 hours. So I never want to see a polar bear. Ever. Like, I'm good. I'm all right. I'm okay. Like, I'm okay. I've seen a black bear. That's enough. I'm okay. Like, bears are just one of those animals where I'm just like persona non grata. I'm like, that sumbitch could kill the shit out of me without trying. And I am not going to help him by being around. Or her, because she'll kick my ass too. Yeah, no, they do, right? Right? That's like nature's like big fuck you to humans, right? It's like, I'm gonna make this animal the size of a goddamn truck, but I'm gonna make it look like a big dog, like a big doggy. Because they are a member of the canid family, so they did shoot off from dogs at one point in time. I would love to start a podcast. Hello, I can't read your name. I can't read kanji. I'm sorry. I wish I could. I really do wish I could. I want to move to Japan really bad. Like, and I'd probably move to Okinawa first because there's a U.S. naval base at Okinawa. So I imagine I would run into plenty of Japanese folks that could speak English. And hopefully I could find a nice girl, get married, and settle down there. That'd be nice. Thank you. JRE did used to be good at one point in time. And then I don't know, Joe's head. It's like you can watch how his like actual like head, like his skull, just ate his brain. You know, there's nothing in there but bone anymore. You know, like that's Joe. Like there used to be a brain in there, and it used to be kind of cool. He used to think outside the box. Now he doesn't see any perspective. He's like, you can't play a trick on me. I'm American. And I'm like, Joe, Texas went right to your head, bro. Oh, bonjour from France. That's awesome. Hi, 2D. Pleasure to have you here. Yeah, no, Joe used to have a healthy, like, distrust for conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And you're supposed to. Like, when you go into something that's a conspiracy theory, your goal is to prove that it's not true, not prove that it's true. You go in trying to prove that it's not true, and if it happens to prove itself true, that's how it goes. Maybe. I don't know. They're starting me on TRT, but I've seen other people that are on TRT that didn't go retarded like Joe did. Like, but they don't like I'm getting like I was supposed to get started on it because legitimately for a 38-year-old, my testosterone's at 300. It should be around 800, but right now I may not have the money to start it, so I'm just gonna keep going to the gym. Yeah, exactly. I would always stick to the doctor recommended dose. I would never go over it, and as soon as my levels hit where they needed to be, I'd get right off that shit. Like, nah, dude, I don't need to be in the IFBB. I like being able to reach my ass, you know. I like being able to have my arm reach the middle of my back so I can get a good scratch, you know. Ooh. Oh, good scratch on you. Yeah, no, if I was in my, like if I was in my 20s, then that would be absolutely out of the question. TRT on your 20s, like in your 20s, like that has to be from something like a medical condition or some shit like that, you know. But I'm 38 and my test is a bit low, so, you know. Honestly, I was looking forward to it, mostly because of they say within 4 weeks your like depression starts to go away, your mind starts getting more clear, and your anxiety fades like a bit, and you start getting a better quality of life around like 12 weeks, as well as the muscle mass and stuff like that. So like helping my workouts, that's a plus, but the mental health is where I was looking forward to it. You know, obesity. I am obese, dude. I'm about 40 pounds heavier than I should be. I'm at like 210. I should be at like 175. Like, yeah. But a lot more of it is muscle than it used to be. That's for sure. I was fat. Look at some videos from like a few months ago, dude. Like I was fat. But they're putting me on a GLP-1. I have to go through one more month because my A1C, like, yeah, this all sounds like horrible news, like, all at once, but it is actually, I found it out over a period of time, you know, whatever. My A1C turns out was, like, I think 6.4, and, like, at 6.5, it's diabetic. And so I'm like, okay, let's avoid that at all costs. So I'm like, what do I need to do to my doctor? I'm like, well, I'm having these random hunger pangs that when I usually don't have them. I'm not expending a shitload of calories per day, therefore I don't need to bring in. My calorie deficit is fairly good. They're starting me on it starts with a C. I'd have to look it up. I have the list of the ones inside, but it's a pill because it doesn't affect your sperm count. Like it has a way less. It doesn't do that. As like the test injections. I don't want those. Those are strong and crazy, and I don't need them. I don't want them, and they can be monstrously addictive. So I'm good. Like some of the dudes in the gym, yeah, like dude, like I they look like Adonises. You know, I would love to have a six pack and like, you know, delts and shit. Like, but you know, I want to do it and be healthy. You know. Yeah, right. You know, I want my balls to be the size of. I want my balls to be the size of almonds. Little baby almonds. I want so much testosterone in my body that I stop producing it on my own. No, literally though. The guys in like the IFBB and stuff, I get it. They don't have a choice but to be on like a shed load of drugs. But like, but then like, I don't know. Then you find out like later on, like Rich Piana, wonderful man, may he rest in peace. You find out like Rich Piana, like, yeah, he was built like a brick shithouse. He was fucking huge. But he was also diabetic. And I didn't know that. Like, he was diabetic. He used synthol to make his muscles look bigger. He had a Vicodin addiction. He liked coke a lot. And I was like, oh, I didn't know about the narcotics. Like, I knew about the steroids and I knew about the test on the SARMs and PEDs and stuff, because who doesn't? And Rich had a really good taper, like V taper on his body, and that takes a lot of fucking work. And like, but I never knew he had like a coke problem and a Vicodin problem. And it's like, with diabetes, bro, like, you can't be doing hard drugs. Like, come on. And also, like, you're what, 350 completely muscle? Like, your body doesn't know the difference between 350 pounds of fat and 350 pounds of muscle. It doesn't know the difference. And like, honestly, depending on your height, I don't know how tall Rich was. I'm 5'11", so I'm on the tallish side. And a lot of these bodybuilders are closer to 5'9", 5'8", but they'll be up in 250 pounds, which is like, that's commendable. So like, guys my size, 5'11", 6 feet or more, like Dorian Yates or stuff like that, they get up in. I did get a haircut, llama, on the plane. Thank you. If you like it, thank you. It looks kind of bad right now because I just woke up. I didn't put anything in it. I just rolled out of bed, mussed it up, and said that'll do for now. Like, and but yeah, I got tired of the Hitler joke, so there it is. Thanks, mate. But yeah, like these big bodybuilder dudes, that's a strain on your heart, man. And like those, hi Colin, and those steroids, they're growing your muscles. Your heart's a muscle too, so it's growing your heart too, and your heart being too big isn't good. My surrogate father, let's put it that way, very good friend of mine, he passed away from a drug overdose, but we discovered that, like, all the years of drug addiction and whatnot, his heart was about double the size that it should have been. Yeah, like the Grinch. Yeah, your heart ain't supposed to be that big, like, cause when it is, you'd think like, oh, bigger heart can pump more blood, like, and that's kind of true. Like, it needs to pump more blood because you're so much bigger from all the muscle or fat, depending which direction you went. Like, and it's so much work to get that much blood to all that tissue. It's crazy. It was 3 sizes too small, actually. Not 10. It's 3. Yeah, the how the Grinch Stole Christmas was a cartoon when I was a kid, cause like it was oh, Doyle rules. Sorry, my face is super puffy today. Yeah, I suppose it is. Boo 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 boo. Baby Buddha belly, baby back big. Yeah, I guess I am puffy today. Damn, now you got me feeling self-conscious. Fuck. Whatever. At least my skin looks nice. That must be it. I drank a shed load of water last night. But fuck it. Oh, Doyle rules! Anyway. For some reason, I don't know why, in Billy Madison, just when the one kid just pegs him in the face, and he just goes, "You're out." Oh, Doyle rules. Like, I don't know why I thought that was so fucking funny, but like, just the delivery of that. Like, no one asked this kid or whatever. He just felt the need, like, when I peg you out in dodgeball, I'm gonna state that my name was. I'm gonna state that my name was what is it? It's just like O'Doyle, like, and the whole family's motto, O'Doyle rules. Uh, why was his heart big? My friends. Yeah, it was too many drugs, man. There's too many drugs. It led to inflammation. Not just inflammation too. It had to grow because it was unhealthy. And you can't do crack and opiates that long. Yeah, no, he was a wonderful human being. He was so great. Yeah. He was like a dad to me. He was just the greatest dude. And what's funny is that him and I started off like hating each other. Like, we got into a fight and I got him in a rear naked choke and choked his ass out. Like, and then less than like a year later, we were like best buds. Like, he was like a dad figure. We loved each other. And so he was like my father-in-law basically. So he and his daughter and I, we would go down to visit him in Florida, and we would just stay down there, and it was wicked cool. hmm. Stay happy, Roots. Have a good day. Get that work done. I wish I could find work. Yes, I know. Like, people like too easy, right? Too easy. It's like, oh, this is jobless activity. As if 1/3 of the country wasn't out of work right now. Like, that's why, Roots. That's why I salute you, because, dude, it is fucking rough finding a job out there. Yo, this isn't even a plug, but like Olipop, like 2 grams of sugar and actually tastes good. This one's banana cream and it tastes like a banana cream pie. Like, no bullshit. If you keep yourself in shape, do you think it can prolong drug use? No. No, I don't. The drugs are gonna eat. They're like, while you're looking good or feeling good, or even working out. Because like, I was working out when I was on heroin, and I got like to a really good shape, but I was killing myself because I was on heroin. So no matter what you do via the outside, the drugs are killing you on the inside. I mean, what's the point of having a Ferrari if you're gonna put shit gas in it, that kind of thing. That's why I really got into grape tomatoes recently. Like, I can munch on grape tomatoes all day, and they're great because they help with water retention, as in like you don't retain as much water. I don't know why that is, because there's a lot of water in tomatoes. Like, maybe that is it. I don't know. Like, someone who knows food, tell me. A foodologist. No, I'm just kidding. I know there's a name for it. A dietitian. Someone tell me. Grape tomatoes? I don't think so. I think that was what made them so awesome for my snacking, was that like I could snack on grape tomatoes, and like all I had to worry about was like nothing, because they're like, it's like pretty much like water and nutrients, and they taste really good. 4 years. Been clean 4 years. And it feels really good. When I was 35, my best friend died. He was only 31, and he died of a fentanyl overdose. Although I don't know, it could have been trank for all I know. Thank you so much, O'Doyle. Thank you too, young. Yeah, man, it's the worst thing I ever chose to do with my life, No. No, dude. There is no such thing as intermittent drug use. It starts off that way, and you're like, I got control over this. And then 3 months later, you are a full-blown junkie. It's just not worth it. And not to mention, anything you buy off the street nowadays, fucking hair. Anything you buy off the street nowadays is going to kill you, period. Because it all has fentanyl in it. All of it. And yeah, it's gonna kill you. I don't want to see any more people die. I lost 12 friends in 1 year, and my best friend, my brother in arms, like we were hetero life mates. We were JD and Turk from Scrubs. Like we were, you know, he was my best friend. I'm gonna cry if I keep talking about him. Yeah, he died. So after that, I went off the fucking rails for a while, and yeah, yeah, I started doing coke. I stopped doing like heroin for a bit. Started doing coke for a couple of years, and during that coke addiction, the 11 years of addiction that I had, um, he was my sideshow Bob. Yeah. What's up, HHIC? How goes it? Yeah, no, I was just talking about, the emotional stuff. But, I just hope he knows I loved him. I wasn't angry at him. We hadn't seen each other in a couple months because I had overdosed the last time we hung out. So I needed to get clean. And, we said to each other, we're both going to get clean and then we'll get back to hanging out and get back to doing what we were doing. And, thank you. Right now it has nothing in it. So I'm like, God damn it. I unfortunately right now I don't have any way to donate. This is all for free. Um, Eventually I'll have a Cash App or a Venmo. I don't know which company's better now. When I used to have a Cash App was the better company. Now I'm hearing from people that Venmo is the better company. I don't know. Like so. Yes. At first it was just like holy crap, opiates feel fucking amazing. And then that led to full blown addiction. But I would say, I don't have super chat. I don't have enough people subbed. I need just like and subscribe. Once I get 1,000 subscribers, you get super chat. And there you go. But any of the money that I did get would go towards my music project and my mother. That's the two places it goes. That's, the rest is up to me, to make my way. But help making music is always appreciated because music equipment is insanely expensive and nobody appreciates how expensive being a musician is. I'm sorry, I'm watching a hawk. I'm sorry about that. My music's not up online yet. I'm getting a computer probably next month. I'm resetting up my home studio next month, so I'll have music out on Spotify by my band The Box Ghost and by my project Anadonia. I'm the main artist behind both projects, but like two different projects completely. Like one, The Box Ghost is like grungy rock and some electronica, and Anadonia is like all like computer and break beats, and then it switches over to being like shoegaze, like Deftones style, and it kind of rotates between different styles in that. Thank you, JPam. I got sick of the Hitler jokes. Oh yeah, anhedonia means the inability to derive pleasure from anything. And it's like, so that was one of my biggest fears when I was facing like a major depressive hit at the beginning of this year where I was schmoosh and so I found that like my biggest fear would be drifting into a state of anhedonia. So I was like, that's a good band name. So yeah, copyright. Every 14 of y'all in here, copyright. I've got a copyright on that name. Okay. Patent pending. Anyway, but the band The Box Ghost, that one I got the name from Danny Phantom. I am the Box Ghost. It was too funny. It was low hanging fruit. So I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and take that. It sounded like the perfect name for just like kind of a throwaway band. And that's what the Box Ghost is to me, in a sense that, like, I just write songs that are fun for the Box Ghost. Some of them are very serious, and some of them aren't, you know. And, you know, some of them sound really rockin'. I'm sorry that I'm staring. I don't have my glasses on, so, like, all of these. Young, that's fantastic. I'm a man in the Box Ghost. Not gonna lie, I have weird dreams that feel real. It's weird. That's not weird, man. That's how dreams are. I dream every night, and I remember it every single night. Anhedonia, yeah, it's I thought it was a fantastic name too. Like when I heard the word and then I heard the definition, I was just like, I'm gonna use that as my project's name. I cannot read or write music. No. However, I mean I can write it, yeah, but like I can only read like tablature. And when it comes to piano, I like all like I can play stuff, but I just need you to tell me what chord it's in. I can figure the rest out myself. But I can't read music, no, and I'm not classically trained. I got a mic and GarageBand, and there you go. That's all you need, man. Anybody that tells you need more, you don't. You don't. Like, a lot of it nowadays especially with GarageBand, will do most of the heavy lifting for you when it comes to production and things like that. That's why there's so much music out there right now. But unfortunately, it's why a lot of it is like stale gray slop. Like, because it's a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a copy. So every version gets a little worse as you go down, which is why I'm just like, dude, I'm not making music that's popular. I'm making music that I like and that hopefully other people will like, that's original. You know, if that means it doesn't make me as much money, fine. As long as I make enough money to meet a nice young lady, have a kid or two, you know, and give them a good life where they can have a good education, vacations in the summertime like my parents gave me. That's all I want out of music, you know. No, I don't like Mac. Thank you, HHC. Thank you. I don't like Mac, in total honesty. I don't like the operating system, and that's not me saying that it's better or worse. Hi, Summer. Um, like I just it's not my cup of tea. I use Ableton Live on a PC, and I'm the new laptop that I'm getting is going to be one of those ones that can be like a laptop and a tablet, and that way I can do my own album covers. Like I always used to do my own album covers using Photoshop and stuff like that. So like that's another part of the project that I like doing. And also in Anhedonia, the first album is probably going to be a concept album, so it's going to tell a story from the first song to the last song throughout the whole album, through lyrics and through music parts and stuff like that. One little thing I'll give a little like hint into Anhedonia's music. Whenever you hear a certain tune in Anhedonia and you'll hear it repeated throughout the album, that means that there's time skipping by to the next scene, or it's harkening back to the last scene that tune was in. That's all I'll get for now, because honestly, that's kind of all I have of the story for now. It's gonna be like a sci-fi story that's gonna also kind of like weave in psychological stuff. I'm a big fan of like psych horror, but it's not a horror story that I'm writing. But I like psychological mind fucks of movies. I think they're a real good time. Like, if a movie's cerebral, it's usually better than if it's trying too hard to throw a plot at you. You know, like, although I will say it's interesting, like, Class of 05, yep. Yeah, that was my year. Jesus, fuck, I'm old. Nah, I'm 38. I'm still a young man. Happy birthday to your brother. I'm also a October baby. I haven't played Cyberpunk, but holy shit, it looks good. It looks really good. It annoys me that V has a New York accent, but what are you gonna do? Like, at least you can like totally customize the living shit out of your character. Like, because I always do what like I assume what most of us try to do and make the character look uh like us, you know, make it look like yourself. I try my hardest, and there's like mathematical ways you can do it to like look at your face and make the game character's face like look like yours by using, you know, the art method of like, there's, you know, see like the middle of your eye lines up with the edge of your lip, that kind of thing. Class of 2019. Wow, you a youngin'. Like, but young is a youngin'. I'm jealous of you, bro. I am. You know, you got plenty of fun times left. I do too. I don't know why I get like this. I'm only 38, for Christ's sake. Like, you know, it's like I'm talking over here like I'm like, I know, I've had a good life. I've had a good one. Yeah, we're unk status, but we're also dad status. It's all mindset, brother, man. Precisely. Yeah, you're absolutely right. My mom's coming out to talk to me, which means I probably need to turn the car off because I'm wasting gasoline. I needed to charge my phone. But let's see what's up. It is all mindset. It's absolutely all mindset. I've met people that are older than me that still have that same youthful spark, and then I've met people that are younger than me that come off way older. Like, I mean, my cousin's only 2 years older than me, but he looks like he's 10 years older than me. It's weird, man. It's just genetics. Sometimes they hit one person one way, they hit another person another way. Same family sometimes. Yeah. Oh, it's still cold in here. What?
Just wait.
Yeah.
Stay in the kitchen.
Uh-huh. Okay.
It's too soon.
What about it?
I just cleaned the heating unit in the kitchen and the dining room.
Oh, I see. Yeah, no,
The kitchen's on to take the edge off.
that's the only reason why I was in the car is the heater.
I know.
Okay.
And I wasn't cold as long as I was moving around.
Right, yeah.
If you sit still.
It's cold in here.
So I just put this up, take the chill off.
No worries. Is it okay if I sit out there for like just a
Yeah.
couple more minutes? I said, okay if I'm out there for like a couple more minutes and I'll come in.
How much gas is in the car?
Yeah, it's about a quarter a tank, maybe a little less actually.
It was a quarter yesterday.
It's probably less then.
Because you're looking at it from a different angle.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't go on the little gas.
The little gaslight thing? Yeah, okay. I remember the Chrysler when the light came on, you had at least like 23 miles to make it.
My old car told you.
Yeah, no, this one does not. No, this one's like,
I know you can go 30 because I did it.
yeah, you can go about that far, but it doesn't let you know. It doesn't, like the other one.
Test it.
Yeah, it's like, I don't want to test that. At least the other one was like, well, you got about this far to go before. Like, it's like, it might be. It's at least it's comforting with the car being like, I think I can make it this far.
It's set for trips or something?
Trip? I don't know. There's eco mode on this one too, where it like,
What?
there's eco mode on this one too, where it like, I guess it saves on gas and it's better on the environment. I don't know. I'd have to read into the car manual.
The thing is, I don't know how many miles are on the car right now because it only
Oh yeah,
shows
because
the
it only
trip thing.
shows, yeah, oh, I can tell, yeah, there's a button that changes that. Cars, man. I don't know one single thing about them. I know how to change a tire, I know how to jump a car, and I know how to call AAA to get a tow. there's my car skills. Late bloomers. There you go. There you go. That's a very good term for me. Especially since honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest. That's awesome. Like young, like no bullshit. Being a mechanic is a sick job. You're always gonna have work, you know, good stuff. Although I've heard that being a mechanic's tough now too because it's all computers. Like all the cars are computers now. I had a very important audition today, and the judges laughed in my face and told me my mouth was as big as a cave. They're fucking mean. Okay, Holly, fuck them. Like, fuck them. All right, try again. Go to another audition. Those guys were douchebags. Hey, buddy, can't stay long. 9 break. All right, cheese poof. 9-minute break. Get you get it. Thank you for coming on your lunch break. Hell yeah. Let's make sure the gas light's not on. It's not. Okay, good. All right, good. Yeah, no, I don't want to waste gas. That's rude, S. Dot. But right, what kind of audition was it? I just thought about that. Never mind. None of my business. But only make it 25 an hour. I think I'm gonna go back to school. 25 an hour is actually the minimum wage right now. Like, I know that's not really what it is. The federal minimum wage is like $7.48, I think. But like, if you adjust for inflation, $25 is what the minimum wage should be. Oh, singing audition. I couldn't go to a singing audition. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I love singing, but I hate my voice. And I know they would crucify me. You know, I would I'd never recover. I'd be so afraid to put out any sort of music ever again. So no way in hell would I try that. Like, sing us a song. I mean, sing us a song, you're the piano man. Sing us a song tonight. While we're all in the mood for a melody, and you've got us feeling alright. See, my voice isn't very good. Make $53 an hour, time to give up on working. That's not that bad. But yeah, nowadays to buy in my area, in order to buy a house, you have to be making about $100,000 a year. And that's just to afford like the down payment and afford a mortgage. And that's on a basic house. Like, thank you, Jung. That's very nice of you. I'm just gonna thank you. I hate my voice, but I love to sing. I've always loved to sing. Like, and in high school, my senior year, we did a production of Les Miserables, and my college, my high school had never tried a musical or a play on that kind of level before. Like, so I tried out for Marius, like, and I ended up getting Jean Valjean, and I was like, come again? Like, so I ended up getting Jean Valjean, and that was one of the greatest moments of my entire life, being in that play. Like, I would do it again in a split second. And I love that play. Who am I? Can I condemn this man to slavery? Pretend I cannot feel his agony. This innocent who wears my face, who goes to judgment in my place, who am I? You know, I love that. The judges told me I was in the wrong profession. I'm so sad. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do a singing audition. They are heartless. Those judges don't have any sort of empathy towards people. Like, it's like, bro, you can tell someone that, like, they just didn't get the part. It's fine. You don't have to be like, I actually hate you. Your performance was so terrible that I actually hope you get bone cancer. Like, you don't need to be like that, bro. Not everyone needs a Simon Cowell in their life, you know? Bro, we had to do one in 8th grade. Needless to say, I ended up playing trumpet. Like that? Yeah. That's not nice. Don't be sad, Holly. Like, honestly, those judges, and having judges in an audition is fucking weird. Anyway, I don't know. Keep doing auditions, like, by all means. Like, I plan to, once I have a good headshot and teeth again. Because I can do a whole bunch of voices. I want to get into multiple stages of acting, like voice acting, voiceovers, audiobook reading, live film, stuff like that. It'd be a fun time. Like Sam Witwer does like a lot of voices for Star Wars. He did Star Killer, and he did he actually did the Emperor. He did Darth Maul. So that was cool. Oh, the Green Goblin. That'd be fun. Like the William Dafoe one. You know what's coming. You know who you really are. And since you've really pissed me off. It's not that far from the Joker, is it? I don't want to kill you. What would I do without you? And going back to ripping off mob bosses? No. You complete me. Yeah, I can do Heath Ledger's Joker. Is that good? Willem Dafoe's kind of a handsome devil. I don't know about Ethan Klein. I don't know who that is. I'll look him up. Cool. Thank you. When I was younger, I got Johnny Depp a lot, but that was when I was younger, and I had longer hair. But I've heard multiple things. Fun. It lets me know that I have a face that at least people can remember. That's cool. That I should take up speeching or preaching instead, if I'm as bad as they say I am employed by a major reality channel across the UK, please answer me that. Well, there's different classes of talent. That's the thing. I know that I could sing for a band, but I know for a fucking fact they wouldn't take me for an opera. There's classes to this shit. And there's some that some of us can't make it to, There's some people that are lounge singers and some people that become rock stars. This is the way it is. Thank you. Now you look like a successful member of the Gestapo. Dude, we're past that. Benjamin Blinker, Benjamin Button, Benjamin Bunny, Alfred Lord Benjamin, Benjamin Franklin. Penn Sylvester. Cans and bottles. No. There's more cans and bottles. You're not missing out. Dude, it's a Toyota. Come on. Nothing against Toyota. I'm just saying if you've seen one, you've seen all of them. Exactly. Holly, keep singing. Just keep singing. Do your thing. Just don't stop having fun. As soon as it stops being fun, then it's not worth it anymore. I do get money back for the cans and bottles. Oh, man. My house is just freezing right now. We don't get the sun early in the day, so, it just traps the cold. I wouldn't go that far. Axordig. Azorgd. I don't know where you guys get some of these names from, man. No, I wouldn't go as far as to say drugs. THC, I wouldn't put that up there with drugs. Alrighty, Young. Enjoy. Have a great day. Be safe. That's the most important thing. Be safe. Like and subscribe if you like. It helps me out. That's what I'm saying. If you've got people telling you that they're enjoying your music, then there you go. Success is determined by what you set it as, not what somebody else is. Ich weiß, Vad du vonst. I don't know that much German. It was. Oh crap! I don't know the rest. Sorry. THC alters the mind. Come on now, it's a drug. Yeah, but like, no, we're gonna go into this thing again. Any mood or mind altering substance. Sure, great. Okay, we'll go into that. Yeah, it's a drug. It's a chemical, but it's like I wouldn't put it up there with. The only reason I say it's like not a drug is it's not like a like something. I wouldn't put it in a class as like something that was made pharmaceutically. Like I wouldn't put it in that same like pendulum. They're same class. There it is. You know, as coke, crack, and all that shit. It means I know you in German. Ich weiß, wo du wohnst. Scary. What up, Rip Slug? Smoke weed every day. Oh. The drug thing. Weed's not a drug. Oh, boy. I can't. I feel bad running the car. Ugh. So I'll just sit for a little bit. It's so cold inside. Just freezing. It's freaking freezing in there, Mr. Bigglesworth. Exactly. It's natural, dude. Natural. That's why, like, I mean, Mike Tyson said this, but like, I thought it was actually quite, like, I thought it sounded like pretty legit. He was like, the reason that, like, the reason that, like, cocaine and all that shit is out of your system, like, in like 2-3 days is because it's not in your, that stuff isn't in your system for like, it only stays in for like 2 or 3 days. So that shit's not supposed to be there. It's not supposed to be in your body. That's why marijuana, it stays like, cause it's not bad for you, it's not bad for you. I'll beat the shit out of you, man. I'll fucking kill you and you don't even understand it. Like, I'm sorry. I love Mike Tyson. I think he's grown up a lot. I think he's a good dude. A PC computer voice once called my sister. It was like, Pass auf, ich weiß, was du willst. Oh shit, that's scary as fuck. Oh, Matt Cameron hit again 3 times. Say it with a lisp. I did. I live in the sunny Isle of Wight. That's awesome. But I'm traveling to London for more auditions. That's really cool. The Isle of Wight looks really pretty. London's tough. London's tough, man. Like, and I only say that because like they have such a large talent pool to source from there. It's kind of like LA. I mean, is it like a 3-second thing? Like, back in my day, we walked around with corn cobs in our pockets, which was the style at the time. Yeah. No, I'm good for now. Yeah. It's more like it's to keep me from oh boy. Having general anxiety leads you in a state where like your constant state is in a slight state of anxiety. Good morning, Wargator. So like yeah, it's like your baseline is anxiety. So I got prescribed THC so that my baseline can stay somewhat less anxious. Dude, I would do anything to get rid of this, like the anxiety disorder and the fucking massive depressive disorder and shit like that. I would like, fucking. That's why I was looking at the TRT, because I'm like, I've heard good stuff about this helping your mind get back right. But we'll see where that goes. It depends. After next week, I have to see how much money I come across and how much money the plan is, and la 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 la. Filtration through the water. What's your hobbies, mate? I make music. Like I make music. My mom knows very much that I smoke. YouTube magical service, but I'm sure you've been through it up. Pedro Pascal. I've heard that a couple times though. He's a handsome son of a bitch, so I'll take it. What's a cart cost? This one was $26 for a full gram, and it has like 91% THC in it. And in Australian. Is it expensive or even accessible down there? I've wondered for a while, because I want to move to Australia. Singing in front of a billboard, they started laughing while they were singing. They said I was verging on funny rather than stupid. That's not how I intended to come across. Well, that's still wicked rude of them. It's just like you dab as well, or just weeded pens. I would dab. It's just really expensive. Holy shit! Okay. Oh, wow. No. Oh, wow. Holy shit. No. My cartridge was $26. And prescribed only through GP appointment only. Any usually hits around 20%. Australian here too, wearing my drop bear leather hat. Ward up the Maggies. Those magpies, watch out, man. The judges okay. The judges were dicks, is what they were. Gram of wax only $10, and a wax pen cost me like $20-25. Yeah, no. The ones where I am, they're are like they kind of like a pack. I've seen the videos of the magpies though. It's crazy. This is U.S. English. When I'm speaking right now. This is a non-regional diction U.S. accent. Oh, but yeah, the other ones I get, the cherry Russias that I usually have, they're only half a gram. So right now they have a BOGO. So they're like, I don't know, $18 a cartridge, and you get one for free. So it's like $18 for like a gram. So I'll just buy like four of those and get 8. And then my other favorite that they have there, it tastes like Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and it's a 0.5. It's usually with the deals. I go on Saturday and Sunday when there's percentages off. Usually they're around like they're around 26 as well, but they're worth it. I like them because they're really high in THC as well. Wow. Yeah, dude, those magpies. Well, the corvid family, like crows, magpies, ravens, they're crazy smart, and they remember faces, so they hold grudges. No, I mean there's English, and then there's U.S. English, because English is proper English. It has a certain cadence and talking to it. I can say bottle of water. That's how American English sounds. See how mine is like a non-regional diction? It does not set. It's kind of plain. That's American English. Need to hydrate. Bud lips looking dry. You're completely right. I do need some water. Feedy and Maggie, most little bird out there. Same for crows. Exactly. Yeah. No, you're right. You make a friend with a crow, and you might actually become friends with its whole family and its group of friends. English is English in a way, but even like England English, they spell things differently. Like, and they have different words like aluminium, and we say aluminum, like stuff like that. Yeah. Tell me about it, Andrew. I kind of want out of here right now. Well, even my Spanish friends, my Latino friends, when I tell them that I'm learning Spanish, like Spain Spanish, even like my Latino friends, they'll say, "Oh, so you're learning like real Spanish?" And I'm like, "Sure." Like, but so, I don't know, man. There's Australian English too. Like, the pronunciations are different. Exactly. No, I mean Takeshi is correct. Takashi, sorry, is correct. Like, there's different Englishes, man. Right, right. If I wear red, do I have to talk like this if I wear red? like, do I have to talk like this if I wear blue? Like, it's come on. And do I have to talk like this if I wear gray? Because there it is, right there. There's another like English accent. Like an English accent can also be like, I'm from down south, and I had to go over to the market and grab some steak. Really get that thing ready for tonight. You see yourself some good food over there. That's English too. So, and that's what people would probably think of American English. Like, and no, this is non-regional American English. Like, like so, because a lot of people forget that, like a lot of people who are not from America don't really have a concept of how fucking huge this country is. Like, I mean, the entirety of the UK fits in Michigan, like one of our states. So it's like, so you find different regional dictions everywhere. Big Les Show, perfect depiction of Australia. Yeah, the Australian accent, I like. I think I like it personally. Like, they're the closest thing to Americans without being Americans, but don't tell them that. Yeah, the USA and Australia are about the same size. It's like, I thought that was cool to find out. I was like, get out of Dodge. I thought they were way bigger than us. Yeah, oi! No addition, I also thought that's a lot, Holly, to deal with. Languages branch and have evolutionary trees like animals. Saying English is English. It's like saying birds are all the same bird. Yeah, that exactly. Like, dude, come on, man. It's like hearing one bird call and be like, that's how every single one of that bird sounds every single time, everywhere. Like, come on, man. Come on. Like, there's just especially diction. Like, there's no rules with language. It's weird. Like, because I'm kind of a grammar Nazi when it comes to like things being spoken or written correctly. But I'll be this. That's because my mom was an English teacher. But like at the same moment, I will say that language kind of doesn't matter in a sense that like usually like words that start off as slang become very regular terms in the lexicon. Paper on the separation of Australia versus American values after World War II. America went our conservative. Yeah. Australia went the right direction. Yep. That is completely correct. Australia took the right method, and America went hard right. That's why, like, even our left is right in America. Dude, this country's a fucking mess. I'm sorry. Like, I've always wondered about that. Doyle rules. I've really always wondered about that. Like, what do deaf people sound like when they're thinking to themselves? And yeah, like, do they have a voice in their head? I've heard that when deaf people dream, they see hands doing sign language at them. Yes. Like, Bernie Sanders is actually, like, to us, he's far, far left. To the rest of the world, he's a centrist. Doing a Bernie Sanders impression. We need to stop the movement in this country. The way that this country is going is irreparable. I love Bernie Sanders, okay? He's the best president that we never had. Like, and you know, yeah, dude. I've heard deaf people kind of talk ASL in their head. Like, literally, like, seeing the thing. I only know how to say, like, nice to meet you and I'll be right back in sign language. Oh, and thank you. I know that one. She's also a psychopath. They would never let him actually get in power. Using English, will you understand the Indian accent, Asian accent? Yes. So most of the time, yeah. If they're speaking English, the Indian accent, I can anyway. There's a lot, but I have a really good ear for what up, GM Productions. A lot of deaf people make strange noises out loud without knowing that. Yeah, exactly, because they don't know the and it's easier to see. And if you notice, if deaf people do try to talk, it often does not have any strong thing. It's all formants, and like I, o, u, because it's easier to see what the mouth's doing with that sound than with a d, t, s, g, d. Like it's that's there you go. Take it easy, Andrew. I'm talking about just different ways people interact and talk with one another. Like, but yeah, not meth, crack. But it's harder to see formants. That's the way that the woman taught Helen Keller how to talk. She would put Helen's mouth on her lips, on the woman's lips, and put Helen's other hand on her throat so she could feel when the sound was coming out, and she could feel what shape the lips were making. So you'd have to start with like eh, and then eh, eh, and then you slam it together. It. And so she had to do that, and that taught Helen Keller how to talk. Some fucking crazy shit there, man. The sunny Isle of Wight, you lucky little. I don't know, dude. Napoleon Dynamite, I don't know, half melted brain. Come on, man. Oh, like I don't know, dude. Why do I look like that? Bones. Bandolero once. All right. Bandolero. Bandersnatch. Yeah. God, I don't know what to fucking do with myself. Brothers like what? Donald Trump's also a fucking idiot. I'm sorry I'm squinting. I don't have my glasses on. If you mean like if he's fucking like if you're trying to make a Down syndrome joke, I know that I don't look like someone with Down syndrome because I know people with Down syndrome. I look a little like Simon Cowell. Hopefully not nowadays. That man's face is terrifying. Man looks like he had a fucking mask on all the time. Oh, autistic? Well, I am. So you got that one right. Why are you in your car? Well, my house was freezing and the heat wasn't on, so I came out here to just warm up before I headed back inside. So I decided to just do a live stream. I didn't know that like autism had a look to it, but all right. Okay. 2000 Simon Cowell. I can deal with that. I didn't know autism had a look to it, but cool. Good to know, I guess. My cousin doesn't look anything like me, and he's further, like, he's a phase 1, but he's further down. Like, phase 1's, we're hard to tell that we have autism because we can mask it really, really well. But then once you hang out with us for a while, you're like, yeah, this kid's autistic. What is it? Okay, it's been like, what, hour, 20 minutes? I need to go in, pay attention to the family, try to work on some, yeah. Bandolero, you're starting to come across as rude. Whatever. Good for you. A lot of people can't, at least for me, because they've been like, oh, I didn't know you were autistic. So please don't talk for all of us. Thanks, mate. Talk to you guys later. Fuck you, Bandolero.